Hi, I'm Alex, and let me tell you how it all started. A few years ago, I was stuck. Like, really stuck. Ever felt like you're just going through the motions? Wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat. I was drowning in this cycle, and honestly, I didn't even know how I got there. I kept waiting for some big moment to snap me out of it. A lightning bolt of inspiration, maybe. But it never came. Sound familiar? Yeah, I thought so. We've all been there, right? That feeling of being stuck in the mud, spinning your wheels but going nowhere. And the worst part? You start to wonder if it's even worth trying to change. I mean, where do you even start? Here's what I learned. You start small. Like, really small. One day, I decided to do something to break the routine. I started with something so simple it almost felt silly. I made my bed every morning. That's it. No grand declarations, no life-altering resolutions. Just a made bed. But here's the crazy part. That one tiny habit started to ripple out. Making my bed gave me this little sense of accomplishment, like, hey, I did something today. And that feeling, it made me want to do more. So I added another small habit, drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning. Then I started stretching for 5 minutes, and then I decided to try meditating. Now, let me be real with you. Meditation sounded a little boring to me at first. Sitting still, focusing on my breath, I thought, how is this going to fix anything? But I was desperate, so I gave it a shot. Just 5 minutes a day, that's all I committed to. At first it was hard, like really hard. My mind was all over the place. Work, bills, that awkward thing I said 5 years ago. You know how it goes. But I stuck with it, and slowly, something shifted. Those 5 minutes became my little sanctuary, a moment of calm in the chaos. Over time, I noticed changes, not just in my mind, but in my body too. I felt less tense, more present. I started handling stress better, and honestly, I just felt lighter. It wasn't magic, but it sure felt close to it. Now, I'm not saying that my life turned into a perfect fairy tale overnight. Far from it. There were days I skipped my habits, days I felt like I was back at square one. But here's the thing. Even on those days, I knew I could always come back to those small, grounding habits. They became my anchor, and over time, those tiny changes started to add up. I had more energy, I felt more in control. I started to believe that maybe, just maybe, I could change other areas of my life too. So, here's my question for you. What's one small habit you could start today? It doesn't have to be big or impressive. In fact, the smaller, the better. Maybe it's taking a deep breath before you check your phone in the morning, or writing down one thing you're grateful for before bed, or even sitting quietly for 5 minutes, just breathing. Whatever it is, just start. Because the truth is, we all want big changes, but we're afraid to take the first step. We think it has to be this huge, dramatic leap, but it doesn't. It's the small, consistent steps that get you there. And hey, if you stumble along the way, that's okay. I did too. We all do. But the beauty of small habits is that they're forgiving. You can always pick them back up. So, what do you say? Ready to start small? Trust me, those little habits, whether it's making your bed, drinking water, or meditating, they're more powerful than you think. They might just change your life, one tiny step at a time.